Hi everyone, my name is Jordan Ivano Martinez, and today I'm going to show you my project about one of the most greatest scientists of the 18th century, the greatest and the only one, Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin was born on January 17, 1706, in colonial Boston. His father was Josiah Franklin, who married twice and had 17 children. Franklin's mother was Abiah Folger, Josiah's second wife. When Franklin was just a little kid, he loved to read and write. In 1718, at age 12, he became an apprentice to his older brother James, a Boston printer. By the age of 16, Franklin was writing essays to a newspaper published by his brother. When Franklin was 17, he ran away from his apprenticeship to Philadelphia, where he found work as a printer. 2 years later, after moving to Philadelphia, Benjamin Franklin opened a printing shop. The business became highly successful, producing a range of materials, including government pamphlets, books, and currency. Franklin achieved fame and further financial success with Poor Richard's Almanac, which he published every year from 1733 to 1758. In 1730, Franklin began living with Deborah Reed, and they had 2 sons and a daughter. As Franklin's printing business prospered, he became increasingly involved in civic affairs. Starting in the 1730s, he helped establish a number of community organizations in Philadelphia, including a London library. Franklin also organized a Pennsylvania militia, raised funds to build a city hospital, and was a key figure in the colonial postal system. He was also instrumental to the creation of the Academy of Philadelphia, a college which opened in 1751 and became known as the University of Philadelphia in 1791. In 1737, the British appointed him Postmaster of Philadelphia, and he went on to become, in 1753, Joint Postmaster General for all the American colonies. In this role, he instituted various measures to improve mail service. However, the British dismissed him from the job in 1774 because he was deemed too sympathetic to colonial interests. In 1748, Franklin, then 42 years old, had expanded his printing business throughout the colonies and became successful enough to stop working. Retirement allowed him to concentrate in science. In the 1740s, he conducted experiments that contributed to the understanding of electricity and invented the lightning rod. In 1752, he conducted his famous kite experiment and demonstrated that lightning is electricity. In addition to electricity, Franklin studied a number of other topics, including ocean currents, meteorology, causes of the common cold, and refrigeration. The Franklin stove, which provided more heat while using less fuel than other stoves, and eyeglasses, which allow for distance and reading use. And in the early 1760s, Franklin invented a musical instrument called the glass harmonica. Benjamin Franklin played a crucial role in the American Revolution. In 1754, he came up with the idea for the Albany Plan, trying to get the colonies to work together, but it did not work. Later, in 1766, he went to London and spoke out against the Stamp Act, which required that all legal documents, newspapers, books, and other printed materials in the American colonies carry a tax stamp. When he got back to Philly in 1775, he joined the Second Continental Congress and helped write the Declaration of Independence in 1776. In that same year, Franklin went over to France to convince them to help out the Americans, and they did, sending troops and money. He also played a huge part in negotiating the Treaty of Paris in 1783, which officially ended the war and recognized the U.S. as its own country.
You'll be back, soon you'll see. You remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell.